And we're looking into the future now. Corey Ray out of Louisville. He was the Brewers' first pick, the 5th overall pick in the amateur draft a couple of weeks ago, and just signed the contract earlier today. And we are pleased to be joined now by Corey Ray. Welcome to Milwaukee, man. It's great to have you, and congratulations. It's got to be a special moment. Check out his parents back there. It's his mom, Kathy. She's watching. Corey.
Big smiles.
Proud parents. And give us your thoughts about showing up to a major league venue today as now you're a professional. What's it been like for you?
It's unbelievable. It's been an unbelievable last 2 days. It's an unbelievable experience, something I'll never forget.
Yeah, you took batting practice today. We'll kind of walk you through your day today, but draft day is something special, I would imagine. I'm still eligible for the draft. I haven't been selected just yet, but what was that like? And when you heard your name called, give us your reaction.
I mean, it was great. You know, you try not to be distracted by it during the season, but, you know, there's some distraction there. And when they called my name, I was relieved because the distraction was gone. And I got to share the moment with my friends, my family, and my teammates.
Life-changing experience for you.
Yes, sir.
It's a big contract.
Yeah.
I got a lot of bills to pay now.
What do you think of Miller Park? You were down there on the field with the guys and hitting some blasts up in the dew deck. I mean, we don't see too many baseballs get hit up there, young man. You realize how far you were hitting those baseballs, right?
You don't know in BP. You know, you think you got one good, but you don't know how far it could go. And my first time hitting at this ballpark, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful ballpark. It was great because you see Chris Carter hitting balls out of the park, and you're like, uh-oh, I've got to follow that. And just to be able to get into a few in my first time in a Brewers uniform was great.
Tell us who those for. I saw your parents there. Was that your fiance?
No.
Who was that? No,
it's my sister, Brittany.
Oh, that's your sister.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And so your parents were there. We saw Ray Montgomery, the Brewers director of amateur scouting. Jeff Simpson was the scout that signed you. It's a big day for those guys as well. And Corey's from the area, so you're from Simeon High School in Chicago, and a great basketball school. You kind of turned that into a baseball school, though.
That was the goal. Not only myself, but my teammates as well. We come in 2013, and you know everybody knows Simeon as a basketball school, and our goal was to make it a baseball school. Yeah,
Jabari Parker, right?
Yes,
you guys
sir.
were classmates.
Yep.
You
we
know
had
him?
a few classes together. Yeah, I think. We may have had psychology together or something like that.
Oh, is that right? Well, you guys are going to be stars here in Milwaukee, hopefully.
I hope so.
Jabari certainly is.
Yeah. Now, Corey, you credit, you're good friends with Curtis Granderson. How did you meet him, and what has he told you about the professional game?
Just from working out in Chicago over the Christmas breaks the last few years, and he just told me to always be a professional. Just worry about playing. Don't worry about everything else outside of playing, and just having fun. You know, to enjoy the moment and to work hard.
Do you have somebody that you pattern your game after? Is it Curtis Granderson
yeah, it
or
is
somebody else?
Granderson and Jacoby Ellsbury.
Those are two good names.
Yeah.
I'll go for that. There's a called strike 3. Lucroy is rung up. Braun, by the way, hit by the pitch to start the inning. And now runner at first with 1 out. Your interaction today, Corey, if you're just joining us, Corey Ray's with us, the Brewers' top pick, number 5 overall. What was your interaction like? Any moments you can share with some of the current Brewers, some of the big leaguers, guys that I'm sure you have looked up to and known and watched on television through the years?
Yeah, definitely. Just how nice everyone was, how welcoming they were, how in the clubhouse I felt at home. The guys definitely welcomed me, and they took me in and cracked a few jokes.
Did they initiate you a little bit? They give you a hard time?
Yeah. I had to stand in the middle of the clubhouse, and they threw questions at me. They fired away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and Chris Carter gave me some about another hit batter.
Yeah, you got another one. Good call, by the way. He's a play-by-play guy.
He's not ready for that. You got a long
no, I've got to play.
Now I'm nervous about things. Goodness. So yeah, second hit batter of the inning, first and second. What Chris Carter have to say?
Because I'm watching him take BP, and every swing, the ball's leaving the park. And he asked me, did I hit a few? And I said, yeah. And he goes, not every swing, though, huh? I said, no, I'm still waiting to hit puberty to get your height.
That's good. You have a nice, easy swing, a little bit like Chris. I mean, not over swing. Tell us a little bit about what do you want the folks in Milwaukee know about Corey Ray as a baseball player?
I can play all 3 outfield spots, and I'll hit anywhere these guys want me to hit in the lineup and do whatever it is that you need me to do to win.
Good answer.
Corey is, this is unusual for a draft pick to go into what we call high A ball, which is Brevard County, the Manatees, and that's in the Florida State League. So if you don't know the minor league structure, folks, basically single A, there's 2 single A's. There's the lower A ball, which is the Timber Rattlers in Wisconsin, and then the higher A ball in Brevard County, and that's where you're going. And so I think the fast track is on. Obviously, being a first rounder, you're already on that track. But what do you know about the Florida State League going to Brevard County? I mean, what are some of the discussions you're having right now with some of the Brewers folks?
I hear it's tough. I hear it's a pitcher's league, big ballparks, and it's hot. But good piece.
Perez down the right field line. Corey called another one. That's a fair ball. They wind him up, and it's going to bounce out for a ground rule double. Braun will score, and the Brewers keep tacking him on here against Gio Gonzalez. It's now 5-1. That's a double and an RBI for Hernan Perez.
Man, here goes Mike Maddox, and Gio Gonzalez continues to have the problems here today that he's been experiencing for a good stretch now. And you know, it's all about location for Gio Gonzalez. I mean, you have any problems with left-handers? I mean, we saw that left-handed swing. I mean, pretty good against lefties. Stay right in there.
Yeah, it's tougher than righties, but I'm definitely working on it. Just to get it a little closer to even. I'm definitely probably way more comfortable against righties, but I've gotten more comfortable against lefties as I've seen them in college, and I'm sure I'll get more comfortable as I see them in professional baseball as well.
You like hitting with wood? You like the sound of the crack of the bat?
Yeah, I love it. I'm a firm believer that if you hit the ball on the sweet part with wood, it goes further than aluminum.
There you go.
Yeah, aluminum just has a little bit more room for error, but if you hit the ball on the sweet part, it'll go with wood.
Put a button on your college career. You know, those who don't follow the college game, you guys had a great team in Louisville. You had a lot of players drafted. I think 5. Is that right? I mean, you had a number of guys.
I think we had like 6 or 7 in the top 100 picks.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
So that was a really talented team there. As Jeanette rolls one to second, Murphy's coming home, and Carter scores. Corey Ray. He's got like this vision I've never heard before. He's seeing things happen before they happen. And another run is in.
Yeah, imagine the Nationals going to take a look at that one. And Greg Gibson, the home plate umpire, looking into that dugout right away. Now you can see right there, Chris, a little bit flat-footed when he starts, but did he get his foot in before the tag? What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, definitely. Tagged him on the thigh, tagged him up top. He got that foot in.
He saw that before Carter even slid. He said this is a run.
So the front foot getting the plate. That's what the Nationals are going to look at.
The world of replay, welcome.
Yeah.
Now we get to dive into. They don't have this in the minor leagues, so you don't have to worry about that.
Unfortunately, they don't have it in college either.
Right. Yeah. Now you're going to Brevard County, and you're going Friday, right? What do you got going between now and then?
I'll go to LA for the Golden Spikes Award ceremony. I was one of the 4 finalists. That should be interesting.
Nice.
Yeah. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What a great career. But I was going to ask you about Louisville and just, you know, sum it up for us. What it was like for you, why you went there in the first place, your stay at Louisville. You put up some great numbers. I mean, you're thought of as one of the great players ever from that university. But what was that experience like, and what kind of legacy do you think you left there?
It was a lot of fun. I went there because it's not too far away from home, so my parents, who are baseball lovers, and my granddad could come and watch me play, but they can't just show up on me unannounced.
Another smart decision.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
One thing that Coach McDonald, he always preaches, leaving a place better than you found it. And the seniors and the older guys left me better than they found me. And, you know, a goal of mine was to just leave my mark on the program and be as successful as I can in a Louisville jersey.
Wow, that's a great testament to you and that program. And you come in with a lot of experience. It's probably the reason the Brewers are confident sending you to Single A, and hopefully you move fast through the organization. And then those dreams of playing in a big league game for the first time. And how often do you think about that, playing in a major league game? And when did that start for you, when you really started to lock into baseball as a sport of choice?
In high school, I wanted to use it as a way to get an education. And then I get to college, and I struggled a little bit as a freshman. It wasn't easy to hold all the way. And my sophomore year, I have a pretty good year. And, you know, I start to think maybe I can get drafted. I'm hoping I could get drafted at some point. And then I have a good summer, and it's looking like I will get drafted. And the noise started in the spring of my junior year. And then I realized, you know, I've got a chance to do this, and I've got a chance to do it for a while.
Yes. That's tough to deal with sometimes. You know, I went through that when, you know, back in the old days, old days when I got drafted. But sometimes you hear a lot of stuff, and scouts come up to you. It can be kind of distracting. How are you able to handle that?
When you play at Louisville, there's a lot of competition.
Right.
The guy on the bench behind me could have gone anywhere and played, and I didn't want him to take my spot. I'm just wanting to be in the lineup every day and be a part of what I thought was a special team. Very fun year, and I owed it to my teammates to give them my all. So I couldn't be selfish and focus on the draft or focus on anything other than giving my team the best that I've got.
Corey Ray is our guest, the Brewers' top pick. He went number 5 in the country. Brewers have not drafted that high since the 2005 season. That was the year they drafted Ryan Braun number 5. That's unfair expectations to lay that on this guy right here, but that's a high pick, and there's certainly high expectations for Corey. And you know, when I talk to people, as Broxton strikes out for the, did you just call that pitch?
Change-up.
Called that a change-up. Rock, this guy's like,
yeah, I know, get a little bit worried.
Something special here.
I think in about 20 years,
unlike everything I've ever experienced.
About
right
20
here.
years, he can have my job. Actually,
wow.
Yeah, after a good major league career. That is a good changeup, Corey.
But everybody I've talked to in the organization, you know, I think your baseball skills speak for themselves, but to a man, and we're talking executive scouts, they talk about what a great guy you are, what a great person, and the fact that you have an ability to communicate. You carry yourself like a star, like a professional already, and I'm sure that has to do with these two folks standing back here, your parents.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us a little something about these two.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Military-like. Growing up, I always joke around with my friends. I used to hate having off days from school because that meant I was cleaning the house. I had a whole row of had a whole page of chores to do when I woke up. But you know, they made me work hard. They made me get good grades in school, and they made me try my hardest in whatever it is that I did, and it definitely paid off.
Good foundation then. Yeah.
Yep.
You could tell. Any
gifts you could share with us that with your signing bonus for your parents or your mom or dad or anything that's special going on?
I've got something in mind, but it's a surprise.
She's right there, so we're going to keep that quiet. Very good. Well, Corey Ray, hope big things from you, man. Next time we see you, we hope you're on the field.
Yes, sir.
Because you got a great future in broadcasting, but that's way down the road.
Definitely.
Great job, man.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Appreciate
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right, that's Corey Ray. He's got star written all over him, right? That was a great interview. A lot of fun.